There we go. You know, it's really hard for you guys to hear me when I have my microphone on mute. So, looks like you can hear me now because I fixed it. Because contrary to this event, I'm not totally done with this stuff. Story time. Also, hold on, I have to change something really quick. Okay. All right, I updated it. Great. So, yeah, I'm about to be in a lot of trouble. So, we are here at the warehouse today. Rick is off on a flat glass job. And so we got 3 orders in. We got our packing supplies. We got some film in, which I'm very excited about. And we got a tool order, right? So first semi shows up, I get the packing supplies in the building, no problem. Second semi shows up, I get the film in the building, no problem. I go back out, I grab the tool order, and as I'm coming back in with the high-low, I made a stupid rookie mistake, and I hit our bay door with the high-low. So, yeah. Rick is aware. I did tell him, I called him because I wasn't sure when he was going to be back. And I didn't want him to show up while the garage door people were here fixing it and be like, what the hell is this? Why didn't you call me? So that's how my Friday is going. How about the rest of you? What you guys got going on? Yeah, so happy Friday. Now I get the whole weekend to mull that over. Yeah, now you can hear me, Martin. Yeah, I had my microphone muted, which is a thing I do sometimes, and then I am very good at forgetting to unmute it. It even has a handy little indicator light on it for me to let me know when it's muted, and I don't know, it's way up here. I didn't even see it, didn't even pay attention. So yeah, that's my my fun story for starting off the weekend. Rick is enjoying his flat glass job, so I'm sure that helped. And I got a new cup, but it has some green in it, so my green screen's taking it out. But trust me, it's pretty. Ooh, and guys, real quick, let me show you this. T-Town t-shirts, which also has green in their logo, so sorry, I have green screen activated. But T-Town t-shirts, Tim is, he's been our customer for a minute. Love the heck out of him. But he started his own t-shirt business. And so he and I teamed up and we made a shirt for my dog. And it is adorable. Ooh. Look at that. It's really nice quality. It's super soft. It's stretchy. I'm excited to put it on her and get some pictures. So I was excited about that. He also, we've been talking to him about doing some merch and doing some dash towels and things like that because, whenever you guys start out on new endeavors, we do like to, if we can, partner up on those sorts of things. So he sent us a sample of the dash towels he would be able to make for us. And I'm super impressed. They are so nice. Of course, Rick isn't here, but high top service. But once Rick's here, he's going to get to see it and hopefully give approval. And we'll start to be able to buy our Printed Sun Distributing towels from Tim. He did a super good job on it. And so I'm very excited about that. And Martin, how are you always already finished for the day? What time is it there? It's only like 1 o'clock here. I'm going to order some lunch because after hitting the bay door with the high-low, I wasn't feeling very hungry. I had some adrenaline pumping, so now that it's starting to dissipate after talking to Rick and him not being mad, now I'm about to order some food. Hey, Corey. So I don't know, like maybe we can crowdfund however much it's going to cost to replace the... Well, okay. So I didn't really... Okay, so our technician should be here between 1 and 5. So any minute now, up until 5. But yeah, so I didn't super damage the door. I bent the very bottom panel of it, and a couple of the wheels fell out. But that's it. So I'm hoping it's not going to be a super expensive fix, because then I'm going to feel real bad. But yeah. So, word of caution, if you're ever using a high-low, don't ever forget to bring your forks down before you come inside. Like, pretty much just as soon as you clear the truck, put them down. And, like, if all the times I've used the high-low, I've always done it, but this time I didn't, and it's going to be an expensive lesson. It's 1:56 in Puerto Rico. Oh, okay, so you guys are an hour different from us. Not bad. Not bad. That's how you make it to all our lives, huh? Oh, you guys. Really quick. Really quick. I have to show you something. It's super important. I'm glad that Cheyenne's in here. So, Cheyenne... I don't know how many of you are aware. Cheyenne is one of the ladies doing the calendar. And she posted up some, like a little preview, right? I'm going to mute it, but, because I don't want to get copyright struck. But I want to show this to you guys because it's fucking stunning. Let me see. I'm going to do this and then find my computer. Is this one it? No? Yes? That's not my computer. No. Hold on. I really want to show this to you guys. So everyone just kind of chill for a second. Oh, it's because I got to put screen share on. 1 second. You guys got to see this. If you haven't, stunning. All right, let me do that. Okay. So I'm going to change this. Hold on. Here we go. Is this mine? Is this mine? Here we go. Here we go. All right, guys, get pumped. Get ready. Get ready. Like I said, I have to mute it, but we're gonna crop a bit so we can get this bigger. Look at that, you guys. Isn't she positively stunning? What did you miss? I hit our bay door with the high-low. So that was good. And then the Black Friday deals. Yeah, so we did Black Friday deals and Cyber Monday deals. We did attempt to send out emails. It was kind of a last minute thing. Rick and I actually kind of forgot it was coming up. And it wasn't until a few people kind of got on us and was like, guys, what are you doing, that we even decided to do anything. So if you're not part of our mailing list, join it. We'll send you coupons sometimes. We like to send coupons sometimes. Or it's just a really good way to stay connected. If we've got something really important to say, usually it'll go out in a Facebook post and in an email. Every once in a while, depending on what it is, we'll do a website banner. But a lot of people don't read the website banners, so sometimes we don't bother putting them out. But don't worry, eventually we'll have more sales. It'll be a thing that happens. But secret deals, you'd have to talk to Rick on that, because if I approve that, I will get in trouble. Ooh, I did want to show you guys, though. Also, while I'm thinking about it, let me hop onto the website here really quick. You'll pay half the door for a Christmas present? No, you don't have to do that. It's fine. I didn't get fired, so it's fine. So let me flip this back on here so I can show you guys. We now have gift cards available. And you can type in here whatever amount you want the person to have. And then you just add it to your cart. And this is my favorite feature I'm going to show you. Once you go to the checkout, you press proceed to checkout. You can choose to either have it sent to you, which will give you a code for it. Oops. I don't want his info out here. Let me or my personal phone number. Great. Love that. My computer sometimes saves people's info. I apologize to Jeff for that. So let me uncrop this. So you can either choose to send the gift card to yourself, or you can have it delivered straight to the recipient. And you also have the option to either deliver it immediately, or if you wanted to do it for Christmas. Really bad. Hold on. There we go. I'm sorry. I wasn't paying attention. So you can also choose later. And if you do, you can come in here and you can pick what day and time you want it delivered on. So if there's a special dinner in your life that you're trying to pick a Christmas present for and you want to get them some tools or something like that, but you don't want to guess what they like or whatever, that's a great Christmas option for you. You can give them whatever amount they want. You can choose when it gets delivered. And if they have an account on our website, not only will they get the code emailed to them, but also when they go to check out on our website, it will automatically pop up and ask them if they want to use it. So we did implement that change to the website earlier this week. I don't remember which day. So that was something Rick and I worked on. But yeah, I fixed the echo now. I'm going to assume. I wasn't paying attention. I'm sorry. Yes, and hashtag bring Brittany. Rick's not here, though. Rick's off on a flat glass job. He's tinning the cutest old lady's house. And they're chatting it up, you know. He moved all of the furniture for her and everything, and so he's just kind of taking his time and chilling with her. We love old people. Oh, I love old people. So, what was something cool that happened to you this week? Something you're thankful for? Whatever. What's going on in all of your guys' lives? This is really just a hangout. Besides the gift cards and showing off Cheyenne, I don't really have anything important to say. I just came on here because I like to hear myself talk, apparently. Adam, don't judge me. It's a lot easier to smoke and get away with it when Rick's on camera, too. There we go. Yeah, Adam, get Cheyenne your logo. Adam, were you in here when I showed off her previews? Her preview photos? If you haven't seen them, go check them out. She looks absolutely stunning. And Cheyenne, did your sister post her preview photos as well? Yay! What dealer conference are you going to, Cheyenne? Cheyenne! Oh, wait, no, never mind. Hold on. I can't. I need to verify informations before I speak. But yeah, did your sister post her previews? Dang, all of a sudden everyone's like, yeah, let's order. I love it. I love to see it. Oh my goodness. Those are just bonus picks, and she hasn't posted any yet? Oh. Oh. Did you guys use the same photographer? Oh, you're going to go to the Expel Dealer Conference? Yes. For me, the Expel Dealer Conference is like SEMA. I always say I'm going to go, and then I don't. But like one day I'll make it, I'm sure. Every year they're like, come on, you should come hang out with us. Because I'm an Expel PPF installer. And I never end up doing it for one reason or another. You know, but actually, oh, you did them at the same time with different photographers. Well, hopefully her photographer is as talented as yours was. So we're gonna, but yeah, no, the Expel conference and SEMA, actually, since we got the warehouse, which was, we've been here just over a year, because we got it in July of last year. So, every time a conference has gone on, without fail, since we got this building, the first day of the conference, the building floods. Every time. Every time. And I'm like, what? The universe just doesn't want us going to conferences. Clearly. Because if we're afraid the building's going to flood every time, we can't go. Tim, first of all, I need you to email me back about your Cash App info. Or your Venmo or something. Because I need to send you monies. Second, I did show off the dog shirt. I love it. I'm going to show you guys all. See, Tim, the presentation was amazing. Hold on, let me grab this package here. So it came in. I knew exactly, green screen. But I knew exactly who it was from. He's got this nice label on here telling you where it came from. And then the shirt even has a little tag on it. He sent, let me see. It was like branding magnificence. Here we go. He sent a business card with QR codes on the back to Instagram, Facebook, and the website. And then I don't have the towel in here because I put it in Rick's office for when he returns from his flat glass job. But I am telling you guys, the thing was top notch. But look at it. Look at this. Look how clear that print came out. You know, and even with these sprinkles, I was a little worried because they're kind of, I was worried they weren't going to come out like very bold. Like, I didn't want them overly bold. I wanted them to kind of match with, like, the pastel-y pink here. But I was worried that they wouldn't show up enough, and it's perfect. It's perfect. So if you guys have t-shirt needs, you want to do a custom dash towel, you want to do a dog shirt, get with Tim. Get with Tim. Let me post up real quick in the chat. TeaTownTshirts.com. I'm going to do it for YouTube now. There we go. Now, the process was a little bit different for me because I have design programs. So I was able to make my shirt exactly how I wanted it. But, you know, Tim does this stuff all the time too. He is a good artist. Oh, Tim actually just got, and I believe just trained to use his brand new embroidery machine. So if he's not doing embroidery yet, he should be soon. And we are thrilled for him. We are clapping for him, watching his business grow. So again, if you guys have any t-shirt needs, apparel needs, you want dog shirts, you want dash covers, whatever it is, reach out to Tim. You're not going to be disappointed. Yeah, Tim does it all. Tim does it all. Okay, yeah, so the embroidery is still in testing. So yeah, he just got this machine. I believe it was last week sometime. Or no. No, maybe it was the week before that. You know, if anyone can make you a t-shirt for your pet monkey, I would say it'd be Tim. And it would look damn good too. Yeah, it did get to me fast. Let's see, priority mail. Because you're in Ohio and we're in Michigan, we're in your 1-day range. So once USPS picks it up, we get it next day. Yeah. So big claps for Tim. Oh, and he also, my green screen is not going to enjoy these pens. But trust me, there's a whole pen here. He gave us some of these sweet, hold on, T-Town t-shirts, pens, but they're green, and I have a green screen, so they're not showing up very well on camera. But very, very nice presentation. Need that backing for my embroidery stuff. Good luck in Joann's. I can't go in there. I buy everything. I go into Joann's and I buy shit I don't need. Real talk. Yeah, green screen is so amazing, but also like low key the bane of my existence. I love it and I hate it all at once. Oh yeah, I was ordering lunch is what I was doing, and then Cheyenne came in and I got distracted. Because I just squirrel like that. Let me see here. Oh, you guys. Okay, so not to like get on a super heavy topic, but I'm sure at this point most of you have heard. We had a school shooting in our state. What was it? I believe Tuesday. And so the entire state is kind of reeling right now from this event. And the prosecutor just announced this morning, that they are going to be charging the boy's parents. Each of his parents, they gave them, they're charging them with 4 counts of involuntary manslaughter. Now, this city that this happened in, if I were to get in the car right now, I could be in that city in about 30 minutes. That's how close it is to us. And back quite a few years ago, I actually lived in that area. I lived the next city over from there. And that community, it's quiet. You know, I wouldn't call it rural, but it's not densely populated. It's got very much small town vibes to it. And it's just absolutely heartbreaking stuff. Very small community, very tight-knit community, very nice community. So, this is just a very shocking event for everybody. But yeah, I don't know how much is rumor and how much is true, because every time this sort of thing happens, Photoshop is a thing. People do things like that. People will make things up to exaggerate the situation online. And I find it absolutely horrific that people do that. As if this community and these families aren't suffering enough, then you're going to go and spread rumors. But if it is true, then the gun may have been purchased for this child. But I don't know. Like I said, this is all alleged. I don't know what the police are going to find. So I'm putting a strong disclaimer on this. I don't know that fact is true. But what we do know for a fact, based on what the police have said, the gun was purchased by the boy's father for Black Friday. So it was purchased just last week. It was 4 days, actually, because he purchased it on Black Friday. Then we had Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and the shooting was on Tuesday. So we don't know all the circumstances surrounding it quite yet. We need to allow the police to do their jobs and do their investigation. And they're going to do a thorough job. The FBI is involved, all of that. But if you're the praying type, go and send up a prayer for those families. The entire community there has just been absolutely rocked by this. Like I said, it's a very small community. It's, everyone knows everyone out there. It's just so sad, because one thing that I don't think gets highlighted enough in these situations that really needs to is the fact that although this kid only killed 4 people and only shot 7 other people, we now have an entire school of children that are absolutely petrified to go back, because this place that should have been a safe and productive environment for them has now been stripped from them. So, like I said, if you're the praying type, send up some prayers for those families. Send positive thoughts and wishes to them as they try to get their wits about them again and move forward. And hopefully, by the time this investigation is over, we can all learn something from this, and hopefully there will be a clear action plan for how to move forward and hopefully prevent this in the future. My own kids, like I said, if I left from work right now and drove there, I could be there in 30 minutes. This community was incredibly close to where we are. So, even my own kids, I've got 1 child in middle school and I've got 3 in elementary school. We had to sit down and have a very real conversation about these things. And I'm confident in what our school has done to prepare our kids for this type of situation. But, it's a hard thing. It's the ripples from it. It's not just isolated to that community. We're all feeling it right now. So go ahead, send up some prayers for them. Very, very awful situation. And let's just hope that, something can be learned from it, and that, we can just get better at preventing these sorts of situations before they happen. Bye, Top Service. I'm glad you enjoyed your lunch with us. But yeah, just absolutely horrific stuff. And that's kind of been the talk around the warehouse all week. We're really not sure what to do. What can you even do? What can you even do in these situations? You want to help, but what can you do, really? So, we've got friends who have kids that are in that district. Luckily, nobody who attended that school. But it's scary, and I'm sure all of those kids will definitely be feeling this for the rest of their lives. So, hug your babies, give them a little bit of extra love. And that's about that for that one. We need to move off this heavy topic before I start bawling. Because, some of these children, that passed and some of these children that were injured are only 2 years older than my own oldest, and it's very scary. And after all of this happened, now we're seeing this ripple of copycats, and whether they're legitimate or not, these threats are being issued towards schools. And my son's school had a threat after this happened. And, it's been a very scary couple of days trying to decide, do we send them? Do we not send them? Does your state allow people to carry or keep a weapon at the shop in case of an emergency? So we do allow carries, but you have to be licensed to do it. As far as at your shop, a little more of a gray area. I don't know the specific laws on that, so I don't want to speak on that. I do know that at our shop, we do have a gun accessible to staff. I'm not going to say where it is, but it is there. The employees know how to access it if they need to. Or at least the employees that information is pertinent to. They know how to. But yeah, I don't know. Basically, what I was told at the time that decision was made for our business was, listen, if this happens, this is how you handle it. This is how you get into the gun safe. Don't shoot them once they've turned around, and expect to be arrested if you shoot someone. So there it is. But, we all got to do what we got to do to keep our businesses and our babies safe. Family is number one. So I think I'm going to get Korean for lunch. I love Korean food. Yeah. Yeah, so for anyone who can't see. Oh, yeah, and absolutely, Tim, shoot to kill. If someone armed is coming at you, you shoot to kill. Because unfortunately, if it's going to come down to you or me, I'm going to pick me. I don't know of any state restricting business owner from keeping a gun on property. They just have different restrictions on the kind of guns and or magazine capacity allowed in the state. Yeah, most places do have some sort of restriction somewhere along the line, but I would say, if you have questions about that with your specific state, talk to your business lawyer, talk to the police in your area, things like that. They will definitely be able to answer those questions for you. Korean food. Korean food. We found out that there's a Korean place not that far from us, and their food is just bomb. And I love it. Actually, speaking of Koreans, Alex.
Lunch.
Oh, Alex is at lunch. Here, guys, hold on. Just real quick, entertain them for a second. I have to go potty. Just say hello. Introduce yourself.
I don't know where I'm looking. Hello. I'm not Alex. I'm Nick. What's going on? You know this weird thing with my finger? I go wiggly. I got my nails done. You guys interested in that? I'm Nick, not Alex. Alex is at lunch right now. Where is this camera? Well, Brittany's back.
I'm back. Guys, it's Nicholas. Nicholas is our other warehouse guy that you don't normally see, but Alex was at lunch, so I had to put him on the spot. And we left. We're in Michigan. There's always more. All right. Yeah, so... Oh, Jaybird had sandwich and chips and salsa. Chips and salsa are very, very good for just a snack. Oh, Jorge Duran is calling us. Hold on. And Nick's been with the company since the beginning of the summer. Thank you for calling Sun Distributing. This is Brittany. How can I help you?
Hey Brittany, this is George again. I'm calling to see if you have any input on the blackout film. It says it's out of stock on the website.
Yes, it is just out of stock right now, period, to the best of my knowledge. I can always email them and find out if it did come back in stock because they don't exactly tell us when that happens. Has DS Black come back into stock? I'm emailing them right now. I don't know how quickly they're going to get back to me because usually it takes a little while. But last I knew, they were completely out. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. Well, if there is a way you can look and let me know if they do reply on
Yeah.
email.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I'll definitely reach out.
Thank you so much, Brittany.
You're welcome. Have a good day. Bye. Handling businessy things because I don't have anyone else to answer the phone. Or when I answer the phone, I don't have anyone to entertain you guys. Actually, hold on. Let me fix my hat. Something's happening. Oh, guys, look at this. Isn't that cute? These are available on the website. You can also get them in red and gray and pink. And I feel like there's other colors, but I don't remember what they are. Very nice for the winter months. And I'm super disappointed. I was hoping I'd be able to go live today and show you guys my new Tint Wiz Tint Keg hoodie. But they have delayed my shipment until Monday. So, ruining my life. So it'll be here for Tool Talk Tuesday. Sorry for the delay. I'm super irritated about it. And I also have a list now of things I need to put in stock. One thing I will tell you guys is right now, green tail fins are out of stock. And they have been on back order for a moment. So when they come back in, we're going to have a whole bunch of them because we keep ordering them. Oops. But yeah, they are on back order, unfortunately. Do we have ATR in stock? Yes, we do. We do have ATR. We have lots of ATR. We ended up earlier this year going direct with ATR, so we always have a ton on hand now. Red dot. We have 82 red dots in stock now. Just got a call. Boyfriend broke her windshield. Ooh. Get a new boyfriend. Get a new boyfriend. That's not ideal. I don't love that. Poly 2 sprayers. We have 11.
Garage door guys here?
Oh, garage door guy's here. Yay. So, yeah, I guess just tell him what happened.
Oh.
And then, I mean, all he's going to do is look at it and quote us for the damage and let us know when he can do it.
Oh, okay.
So once he's done that, I can come out.
Okay.
The garage door guy is here, guys. He's going to find out how expensive this is going to be. And I'm not excited, but I'm glad he's here. Me and the guys, we at least got the door to close. It took all three of us to do it, but we got it. Oh, pray for me, guys. I don't know how expensive this is going to be, but I'm hoping not super. Because, ooh. You know, that's the one benefit of working for your parents, is that in a lot of cases, you won't get fired for doing stuff like that, but you will never hear the end of it. So what is it with boyfriends breaking everyone's windows when they get mad at them? I don't love that for them. It's 2021. Get a boyfriend that doesn't break glass because he's having a man fit. And teach your boys how to talk. Bulldozer. I'm so excited to put so many things back in stock. I mean, we didn't have a ton of things out of stock. But we had some that were getting scary low. I don't know. And you know what? Actually, on the subject, I've seen in our shop girls get mad at their boyfriends and break their windows out thinking that they're being cute. Stop that. Stop that. Stop acting like a fucking child. Breaking someone's vehicle windows out, keying their car, you know, cutting brake lines, doing stuff like that that's just destructive and it's going to cost money to fix. Stop doing that. It's 2021. It's not freaking cute. You know, if you've got a problem with them, they did something serious to you, go to the police or just get the heck away from them. Don't do that crap. I swear, if I found out one of my kids did something like that, I don't care how old they are. We're about to knuckle up. What'd he say?
So he's gonna, for right now, he's gonna work on it and add a strut to it, just so it will work for the rest, for today and whatnot.
Okay.
And he said that'll cost around $300.
Okay.
And then if we want to replace the bottom panel, that'll be under $1,000, is what he said.
Okay. I like that. Does he need a card? Or I don't know how to pay them. I have the card.
I don't know. I didn't get that information.
Okay. So he's working on it right now?
He's gonna work on it right now.
Okay. Stainless steel. Oh, so you guys probably heard that. We're going to pay $300 to get it working for now. And it'll be under $1,000 to fix it. So, thankful for our garage door people. They are always very prompt whenever we need them. Yeah, and that's the thing. Breaking windows, yeah, that costs too much. Doing damage to anybody's car. Like, stop. That makes me mad. That's just abusive. You know, that's just abusive and malicious and nasty. Don't do that. Oh, no, but it's going to be $300 to get it working for today. And then it seems like they're going to have to order the panel. Like, they don't just happen the panel. Oh, Jaybird wasn't here. Jaybird, I hit the bay door with the high-low. What other people call high-lows? Forklifts. Forklift. I hit the bay door with the forklift because I wasn't paying as close of attention as I should have been. Where are NT blades? Why can I not find them? Yes. Yep. Cheyenne hit it right on the head. Some girls think they can just do anything without consequences. I had to make a girl leave because she was coming over here and causing a scene with her ex that was our neighbor. Keyed his car and threw a drink. Like, girl, this is a business. You're not going to do that here. Exactly. You know, if you're mad at your ex, go be mad somewhere else. To harass them and destroy their property and try to damage their business reputation, no, that's not cute. Don't do that. Nobody likes that. Nobody respects that. You know, and I just don't understand how they, like, aren't embarrassed to behave that way. Like, what, did your parents, like, not teach you right or something? You feel the need to go and do stuff like that? My wife's boyfriend's sister's neighbor did that too. I was gonna say, you let your wife have a boyfriend? Psh, that's it. I gotta get it on that. I'm gonna go home tonight and tell my husband I need a boyfriend. No, if I told him that, he'd probably be like, great. You're not gonna want to spend all my money? Great. Somebody else has to pay attention to you? Great. No, he puts up with me really well, though. He puts up with me super well. Oh. Ulfa. Carbon blaze. Yes! Corey, yes! And they'll be right back together afterwards, usually. Yes! Stop staying in these toxic ass relationships. That's my wisdom for you guys for this year. That's my wisdom for you. Stop it. Stop letting your significant other treat you like shit. Break up with them and get the fuck out and never go back. It's absurd. That's why you don't get into their business, because they'll get mad at you when they get back together. Exactly. And then you always end up without that friend because their significant other will start shit. And actually, we did have a customer, or not a customer, we had an employee. And when he started working for us, you know, him and his baby mama, they had just found out they were having twins. And so, like, it was like this big thing, and he was freaking out and like, oh shit, I need to get a job, right? So he did. And at that time, they only had one working car between him, his grandma, and his woman. And so my mom was like, listen, I got this car, you know, I was going to sell it. It was right not long after she got her Gladiator. She was like, no one here is using it. If you want, I will sell it to you. I will let you make payments. And then him and his baby mama broke up, and she decided that she was just going to take the car. And so my mom had to go retrieve it. And this girl, like, she had been an issue. You know, she would call him at work and, like, start shit and whatever. Which is not cute to do in a place of business. And so my mom ended up having to go and retrieve this vehicle that this girl basically stole. They never made a payment on it or anything. And right after that, sure as shit, they got back together, and then he wasn't allowed to work for us anymore. And it's like, I can't. I just can't. Let's make this a relationship channel today. Counseling. That's crazy that he fixed the window somebody broke too. Yeah. Don't. Don't what, Billy? Hey, blah, don't. What does that mean? Billy, are you using speech to text again? Tint slime. I am putting in stock so that all of you beautiful people can purchase items. Because we just got a big order in. Oh, we actually also got a new product, which I have not put up on the website yet, but by the end of the day, we will have Design Line knifeless tape available for you guys to purchase. So very excited about that. Oh, Travis, yes, you got your dash cover. Replay answer said you won't. I said don't. Nude products. Billy, our products here are the pinnacle of modesty. You'll never see our products nude. Psh, what's wrong with you? You're just trying to get all dirty and stuff in here. It sounds like there's a human here, like a female human. Are you guys running out of film? Yes. To be completely honest, yes. So today we got in some film. I just got back ordered? Shit. Okay. Today we got some film in. I am still waiting on Supernova. We did get Nova in though. I don't know why the Supernova is not here yet, but I am starting to get distressed. But I mean, I'm putting a lot of products back in stock right now, so. Scrub It replacement pack. The phone cut out. Hi, Brad. Damn, no Supernova. So it's not that we're out of Supernova. We are very, very, very low on Supernova. Waiting on that shipment. If your film is running out, close the gate. It stops my dogs from running out. Fair enough. Fair enough. But yeah, once we get this shipment in, we will have a large stock of it. We just kind of got caught off guard because we had a customer that very suddenly out of nowhere decided that they really liked Helios. And I mean, he just came in and bought like everything. So he pretty much cleared us out. But we will have that soon. I promise. By probably mid next week, we'll have it back in. I bolt the film to the floor. I can't even say anything to you about that. I can't. You guys can hear him fixing the door, can't you? Let me close my door. Hold on. It might help. When's my food gonna be here? I ordered it like 5 minutes ago and it's not here and it's ruining my life. All right, guys. So Dotrix is back in stock. We had some Scrub It items that were out of stock that are back in now. I need to check the in-stock notifier and see. Which, yeah, if you guys have never done it, we have a wait list. So if something is out of stock that you need, go sign up for that, and the moment it gets back in stock, it automatically emails you. We gotta get something new in stock. What did we get? We got Design Line knifeless tape. A few people had been asking for it. We finally pulled the trigger on it. If I was there, I'd bring you some. Yes. The Korean place isn't far. I just don't want to leave to go get it. I'll save it and I'll mail it to you, Jaybird. Tape that. Yeah, so let me see here. I will say, like, Design Line and Finish Line and all of the products in that category, it's hard to get them and have it be profitable. Really, just being completely honest with you, it's really hard to. Because a lot of the places that sell it, like, first of all, the company that makes it, they don't want to talk to you unless you're going to make a giant commitment. Their distributors, although they don't want as large of a commitment, they still want a pretty large one. So the pricing you get on it is not very good. And we basically have to wait for our tint supplier to decide to carry things like that so that we can afford to even sell it. Because it's not profitable for us to sell things at cost, which most of you get. All right, so this website is lame. Knifeless tape is for vinyl, yes. Yes. And I don't know so much. Maybe Tim can comment more on this. Design Line and Finish Line are both used for vinyl. I know at one point they had a PPF one. I'm not sure if that's still a product. But they have like at least 5 different variations, and they're all made for like slightly different things, thicker films, thinner films, stuff like that. But Tim, what is the benefit to Design Line over Finish Line? If you could enlighten the chat, please. Tools used to be free. That's how little was made from it. Honestly, like, just on a very real level with you guys, it's hard to run sales and do stuff like that when you sell tools because there's no fucking margin in it. There is no margin in it. When we first started, we were literally making, like, in some cases, 1 or 2 cents per tool. I want to say the most we made on anything, as far as just strictly tools go, was like $1.50. You have to sell a lot of tools. And even then, that's not profitable. So for the first few years a distributor's open, they're really struggling because the profit margins are so low. But, you know, even once you get a little bigger, you know, at this point we are 4 years in. It doesn't get significantly better. You know, it does get better. It doesn't get significantly better. There's just really not money in tools unless you want to do something dishonest. But if you're trying to like stay out here on the straight and narrow, it's hard. It's hard out here. That's why we ended up also not only just staying in distributing film, but we ended up expanding on that. Because when you're a distributor for a larger company, like Avery, the margin's not super there either. I mean, we make okay money on it, but not anything great. We get a bigger margin on Helios because, well, debatably, because we have to invest in all the branding for it and everything like that. And then as far as like kegs are the one thing that we have the biggest margin on. And even then, when you take into account employees that build slowly and things like that, you know, it just, there's not a lot of money in it. You know, there aren't distributors out here. Like, sure, we can pay our bills, but there's no distributor out here that's just rolling in the fucking dough unless they're doing something shady. And I don't feel bad saying that. It's the truth. You know, in order to really, really, really make money, in distribution, you need to be able to order large quantities of things so that businesses feel like they want to give you a discount or more of a discount. Because there are some that do tiered levels based on how much you purchase per year. There isn't money in tools. There's not. And that's why I feel bad. Everyone is like, oh, can you do more deals? Can you do more discounts? Can you do pricing on this? Can you do pricing on that? What if I buy 25 of this one thing? I'm sorry. I'd love to offer everyone a discount. And every once in a while we do, but we normally save it for the bigger times of year, like Black Friday and Cyber Monday. It allows us to do a lot at one time instead of doing smaller throughout the year. It's just because there's no money there. And Billy, I respectfully disagree. I respectfully disagree that eventually everyone will have a tank, because there's new people coming into our industry all the time. All the time. And, you're going to get a few here or there that know a tinner, maybe were trained by a tinner that then retires and gives them their tank or things like that. But, it's not going to stop. I don't believe it will. I really don't. And as long as sprayer tanks have been around, there's still a market for them, because not everybody has one. And we're talking decades at this point. I think that there will always be a market for kegs. It's just at this moment we're seeing the market shift. We're going towards wanting to put pumps on kegs, go to bigger ones, things like that. So in the keg game itself, there are advancements being made, and there are going to be things that you guys will probably see change within the next 2 to 5 years in a really big way. Based on what I'm seeing, like this is my guess. You guys will see some new things out of us probably middle to end of next year. We're just trying to make sure that anything that we release to you guys is going to last. We don't want to jump on a bandwagon and release something just because everybody else is releasing it. If we're going to release something, it's going to be because it's a product that we really believe in and that we've tested out ourselves. Because we don't want you to have problems. Granted, it still happens. A lot of our parts are mass manufactured and errors happen. But for the most part, no, we don't release stuff we don't believe in. And that just is what it is. All these new people taking classes to learn to tint, they will always want tanks. Well, and that's the other thing here too is, as those people grow, they buy more tanks. They get employees. And some of these people, they're building their tint shops into things that are just massive. And some of these guys, they own 5, 6, 7 tanks. Now, one thing I will say, one product I don't think gets enough attention, and I've seen solo guys use them and guys that maybe have 2 installers or whatever, is dual sprayer conversion kits. Dual sprayer conversion kits are awesome. So let me make sure that my maths are correct before I say this. But let me go on the website real quick. Yeah, so, okay. The cheapest keg. Yeah, the cheapest keg is the Scuttlebutt with the most basic built hose ever, $227.50. However, our cheapest hose is $99, and our dual sprayer conversion kits are $24.99. So that's $123.99. So if you're looking to, get a second keg, look into the dual sprayer conversion kits, because depending on your situation, they might be a better option. You know, like if you've got two guys doing flat glass, you can set the keg in the middle and each of them can go off as long as they're not terribly far apart from one another. Things like that. Yeah, having a dual sprayer is like having two tanks in one. And I've seen solo guys use them. Like they'll do a hose on one side of the car and a hose on the other side of the car so that they don't have to walk all the way around or whatever. You know, sometimes they'll put one tank in the middle of two bays and two installers will each work on a car. Yeah. So, one other thing that, you know, Rick was going to release and he never did. I'm gonna throw this at you guys. We have in our shop a self-propelled, it's called water-powered mixing system. So our water mixing system, it mixes our slip for us. It knows exactly how much soap to put in for how much water is coming through. And the only thing it needs to be connected to is water. So there's like a place that the water hooks in. And then there's like filters and things like that. But it goes through and there's a hose that comes down and it draws it up out of the keg based using the water pressure that our building already has. And then it comes out and we have a liquid ball lock and we just plug that into the keg and it fills until it can't anymore. And then you just top it off with air and you're good to go. So yeah, Rick built it for our shop and talked about marketing it, but then put the project down. Never did anything with it. I mean, ours still works and it works phenomenally. It's not the prettiest thing in the world because it was a prototype. Prototypes aren't always pretty. But yeah, the thing's freaking awesome. It's amazing. And it doesn't take like a super crazy amount to make. But it's really nice because you can have that peace of mind that every single time your slip is consistent. You don't even have to question it. You don't have to measure anything. You just hook into it. It fills your tank. You top it off with air and you go. The entire fill process from start to finish takes maybe, including unplugging the water and plugging in the air, takes maybe tops a minute and a half, 2 minutes. It is amazing. I love that thing. I don't use it for PPF just because my tinners like their solution soapier than I like mine. So I just mix mine by hand because I usually do small batches anyway. So it's not much for me to measure out 3 bloops of all type and, you know, go on my way. But yeah, for the tinners, you can fill a 5-gallon tank in 2 minutes. Easy. And they are so cool. I want to say at one point I posted pictures of it, but I don't remember. But Rick even had like a logo made up for it and everything. He picked a name for it and all of that. I don't remember now what it was, but I know it happened. I was there for the conversation. And he just never did any more with it. Yeah, no, Billy is old and been doing this a long time, so he has just absolutely a wealth of knowledge. I hear he even knows things about Vikings and Russian gangsters. My food, yes, thank you.
I'm gonna head out in just a minute too.
Okay, is Alex back yet?
No. Would you want me to stay until he gets back?
No, it's fine. What film would you compare your Orbit dyed film with? I would compare it to Global. What's the name of that Global film? There's one Global film that it's like a lot like or people keep telling me it's a lot like. Don't recall the name off the top of my head. I am excited at how fast my food showed up. You guys, these look amazing. These are Korean corn dogs. I don't know what's inside of it. It might be cat. I don't know. The website made it sound like it was cheese. So like, yeah, QDP. Yep, Quick Dry Plus. Thank you, Jaybird. Oh, this smells amazing. But yeah, the website made it sound like these are stuffed with cheese. So it's like a mozzarella stick on a stick. Is this sugar? Wait, it's coated in sugar. Why? Thinks it's dogs, not cats. I think they eat both. I don't know. We'll have to ask Alex when he comes back. Whoa. That's weird. You guys, this is fucking amazing. Okay, so it's like the corn dog coating, but it's got sugar on it. And I don't know what kind of cheese this is on the inside, but it's like, oh my God, camera, come on. It's like oh shit, I need to stop moving. Okay, you can't really see it. It is what it is. So it's got just like a very thin coating of like corn dog batter. And then it's just filled with cheese. This is amazing. I was not sure how this was going to work out, but this shit is bomb. I'm telling you, Korean people, they know how to eat. Oh, that's so good. You know, and I don't know what kind of cheese this is. Maybe they'll tell me on Grubhub. I don't know what kind of cheese this is. But it is, it doesn't taste like straight up cheese. Like if you're envisioning in your head like a mozzarella or cheddar or something like that, it doesn't taste like that. Let me see. Where is my Korean place on here? Kimchi box. That's what they're called. Moz cheese? M-O-Z? I've never heard of it, but it's fucking delicious.
It's time to pony up the big bucks for Garage Door Man.
Okay.
I'm gonna head out right now, too.
Okay. Guys, I'll be right back. I have to go pay the garage doorman. I promise. I'll be back as quick as I can. much. Okay, guys. I'm back. So, it was $303. He basically, so the bottom panel, the one that I hit, it's bent now. So he basically like straightened it out as much as he could and then bolted a piece of steel to it to like keep it straight for now. They do have to order the panel because they do not keep them in stock. But we should be okay until our panel comes in. And then they'll be calling us next week with an estimate on the full cost of this. Pay cash, don't tell Rick. I already called Rick. In hindsight, I could have not called Rick. You know, I have the business card. But yeah, I did call Rick. So Rick's out on a flat glass job. And my fear was that he was going to show up while they were here fixing it and be like, what the fuck? Why didn't you tell me that something had gone wrong? So I hit it. We got the door closed eventually. All three of us, all of our strength and might got the door closed. Because I didn't want the thermostat to send an alert to Rick that the door has been open long enough to change the room temperature in the warehouse, because that's a thing that happens. So we got it closed. I first called the garage door people and was like, hey, I just hit our door with a high-low. Can you get someone out here to fix it? Or like quote us on replacement or whatever. And so they sent someone right out. Well, I called them at noon. I called them 2 hours ago. And they came right out. They did that. But as soon as I spoke to them, then I called Rick. Because one thing that I've learned is don't call somebody and deliver bad news if you don't have a solution already worked out. So, you know, I called him and I was like, hey, you're going to be super mad, but like, I've got news for you. And I told him, and he was not as mad as I thought he was, but he also has not seen a final bill. But all right, one moment, my child's school is calling me. I love my son's school. I love them. But I swear to God, every person on their staff is a damn talker. They get on the phone, they call to tell you one thing, and it takes 45 minutes. I don't understand why. I don't understand how. But every damn time it happens. Oh, hold on. I forgot.
Oh, I had a question.
Yes.
Okay, Chris Clark's order. He paid for next day air.
Yeah.
ETA for next day air Monday. But ground ETA tomorrow.
Ground won't deliver to businesses on Saturdays in most cases.
So
But when I checked the ETA earlier before I put that order in, it was telling me next day was getting delivered tomorrow.
oh, I was checking Savior.
Yeah, no, don't do Savor.
Okay.
Because Savor, it's not going to deliver tomorrow, to deliver Monday. So do regular.
I'm scared to try this.
It's delicious. It's fucking good. Get out of here.
What's in this?
It's cheese. It's a Korean hot dog or a corn dog.
Is this cheese?
It's like a corn dog, but it's got cheese in it and then sugar on the outside. It's fucking great.
I guess.
Alex doesn't properly appreciate us.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So, yeah, I mean, with all this craziness going on right now, I do appreciate to a point that my son's school calls me for everything. But some days it would be nice to not get a phone call, especially with everything going on. And me answering the phone to, hey, I sent you an email. Did you get it? My first thought was, oh my God, he got hurt. What is happening? So my heart attack for the day is done. All right. So, now that that's done. Okay, sweet. Dashboard. Avery's DS Black is back in stock, you guys. Yay, Avery. Keeping things in stock sometimes. Are you guys just like sitting here zoning out? I mean, either way, I don't care. Like, no matter what, I'm getting YouTube watch time. But it is a little awkward. Ooh, Tim's embroidering stuff. So, Tim, how did your embroidery machine training go? Are you done? And now you're just kind of, going through and perfecting your craft? Or, like, what's the deal with that? Or if you guys want, instead of doing a live stream where everything kind of hinders on me, we could do a Tinner hangout. This is delicious. Right. So, yeah, Tim says training went great. Now he has to just dial in his embroidery skill, which we love that for him. That is freaking awesome. Was your machine like as hard to operate as you thought it was going to be? Or is it like pretty straightforward? I don't even know how they do embroidery. And like I don't know anything about t-shirt making. Is embroidery something that you like upcharge for? Because I know on the printer that we normally use, you know, most of the products that get embroidered, it's because they are embroidery only products. So they won't even print on them. And then they've got ones that are like just print. And I mean, it really depends on what you're looking at. I don't know. Just seems like embroidery would be more labor intensive. But then again, like I said, I don't know anything about making shirts. And I'm not going to lie, okay? For a while there, I thought that when they did like DTG, I really thought that they just printed on like whole ass pieces of fabric and then like cut it out. I don't know. I don't know. Don't ask me. Oh, and you guys, I'm super mad because I ordered all kinds of shit for Black Friday. And I swear to God, this stuff is taking forever to get here. Which, like, I'm trying to be patient because I understand, like, they got a lot of orders. Especially, like, some of these better deals that I got. But, oh, it's so hard to wait. It is so hard to wait. I just want my stuff. I emailed one of them yesterday because they use DHL to ship. And I hate DHL, just to be completely honest with you. Like, if a company tells me on the checkout page that DHL is the carrier that they use, I don't care if it's double or triple the price. I will go with anybody but DHL. And this company, they did not say they were using DHL, and they gave me free shipping. And honestly, if I had known, I would have paid the $35 for UPS. And my package for over a week now has been sitting in one place. And I am pissed. I'm super irritated. And what makes me the most mad is knowing how we handle it when our customers ask us about stuff like that. You know, we go on and we call. You know, we figure out where your shit is. And I find it incredibly frustrating dealing with other companies because the number of times I've emailed about concerns like that and gotten an answer back like, well, wait until it's been in the same place for like 16 days. And then we'll reach out to them. I just don't find that to be an acceptable answer. you know, you should not have to wonder or guess where your package is. Or why it hasn't moved. So, for example, and Tim says he doesn't use FedEx anymore. Our printer that does most of our stuff right now uses FedEx, which I wouldn't mind as much, except they go with FedEx's cheapest service, which is FedEx home delivery, which is funny because we're a business, we're not a home, but whatever, go off, queen. My package, yeah, so the shipment information was sent to FedEx November 25th. It did not arrive at a FedEx location until December 1st. It did not leave that FedEx location. And mind you, it got to the FedEx location at 2:09 p.m. It did not leave until yesterday. But the shipment information was dispatched on the 25th. To me, that's not acceptable. I don't think that that's acceptable. And thank you. My hat is available for purchase on the website. Rick is calling. Hello. To take what away from me? Oh, yeah. I have it. So he straightened out the bottom panel as best he could, and then he screwed a giant steel bar onto it to keep it straight. And he said that the office will probably be reaching out next week, sometime, because they do have to order the panel. They don't just keep them in stock. But for what he did today, it's $300. He said that the replacement of the panel will definitely be under $1,000, but he didn't really want to give any guess outside of that. And he said that, we should just use the door as sparingly as possible, but that, it should get us through until they're able to come out and actually fix it. Well, it means, like, just don't be opening it up and down all fucking day. We don't. We usually open it, honestly, most days once a day. Oh, well, probably don't do that anymore. Really? You lost your keys to the warehouse? So, yeah, we did have people that we've had a couple of issues here and there with UPS where someone's package says that it got delivered but they didn't receive it. Not too much with UPS, but it's actually part of the reason why we stopped using USPS besides their long transit times. Yeah, that's the gist of it. What? Oh. David Weimer says hi. Yeah. Yes.
I still have a door wall that's at. I stopped about 45 minutes ago to go smoke a cigarette before I hit the door wall. And then she started talking to me.
So just a door wall, and then you're headed back this way?
Yeah, and I'm not even sure if she's doing the door wall. I know I'm doing the fence in case it's up top, but she might not be. She told me that she's doing it.
Okay.
I don't know. Next week. But yeah, I'll be coming up with. Are you streaming with OBS or are you on Richmond?
OBS. Well, I mean, if you want to, you could just say hi now.
Oh, wait a minute.
Just say hi.
Hi.
There.
We're supposed to have a special button.
Oh, hold on. Whoa.
Huh?
Hold on.
Working. Hi, everybody. Well, that doesn't look like everybody. It looks like a damn camera.
That is a camera. There's everybody.
Hi, everybody.
David said his life is complete because you said hi to him.
Sweet. I'm gonna finish this damn job but yeah.
Oh.
Okie dokie.
All right, we'll see you soon.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
So, all right, now that I'm off the phone. So, Travis, yeah, the sort of the straw that broke the camel's back with USPS and us and why we no longer offer them to anybody except our customers in Puerto Rico is because for a moment there we were using them for all of our international shipments. And that's mostly just because like the taxes, duties, tariffs, things like that you have to pay on products internationally, it's really expensive. So we liked offering a more inexpensive shipping solution for those customers because even if it takes 6 to 10 days, like if you're not in a rush for it, it's not that big of a deal and you're getting it for like half the price. So we sent 2 kegs to Australia. The total order was almost $700. They lost it. Just straight up lost it. They lost the package. It appeared back at our location like 6 months later. Nobody has any idea how it got there. Nobody can tell us what route it went. It wasn't getting scanned that entire time. It just one day showed back up. And it's really shitty because our customer then had to wait because we didn't know where it was. We didn't know if it was going to end up getting sent to them. And it was a mess. It was a big mess. 6 months, they lost it. And in the meantime, like you feel really bad for your customer. You know, but there's only so much you can do in that type of situation. And it was terrible. It made me so mad. All right. So, yeah. So USPS, they're the fucking worst. I hate using them for anything. Really, honestly. You know, if UPS was a little bit better with handling Puerto Rico addresses, we would only use them. We use them when we can for Puerto Rico, but there are some addresses in Puerto Rico that UPS won't deliver to for whatever reason. So we're forced to use USPS because they're the only ones that'll deliver there from us. So, poopy. Where'd that come from? Whew. All right. Tim sent us a message. I'm so excited. Where is it? Sorry, I don't know how to technology today, apparently. Whoa! Can I zoom in? It won't let me zoom in. That is so cool, Tim. So, like, how does it know where to embroider and, like, what colors to use and stuff like that? Is there, like, a special program for that? I don't get how these things work. I love that. And there's this like really deceiving thing Facebook does where they're like, oh man, you have a comment. But then they like just don't show it to you. It's great. Love Facebook. Wow. See, and one thing that's like really been frustrating me is you know, some people were requesting more tint keg hoodies. Which I understand. It's beautiful and great. But you know, trying to use the printer to do it, they have a limited selection of thread colors. So anytime anything is getting embroidered, I basically have to flatten the design so it can't really do gradients or anything like that. So I have to like basically dub the design down for the computer, and you can only use so many colors. And the tint keg banner is like tan-ish, like a yellowish tan. And they don't have any colors even close to it, and it looks ugly. So while I have absolutely taken your guys' suggestions to heart and tried to figure it out, I have not been able to. It just does not look right. And I will not release it until it does. But we have a few full print tint keg hoodies that I have been working on. The first one I did show all of you guys. I showed you guys the Tint Wiz Tint Keg Burn Away one. But then the other day, I was like, oh man, you know what would be so cool? Let me do another special one. I started going through our, like the Tint Wiz Burn Away wraps that we've done. And I've got a really cool one for you guys I'm going to show you. But you can't tell anybody, it's a secret. And it won't be released until we at least see how the full print Tint Wiz ones come out. Because if they just like miss the mark, I'm not about to release any more. Where did these download to? Oh, I'm just dumb. I already downloaded them. I just have to minimize everything and find them so I can show you. And this one, oh my gosh, this one's going to be so good. I'm so excited for it. Let me just open it so I can show you guys. Extract. All right, let me get this open. Okay. Here we go. Let me reopen this. So, what is happening here? What the heck? This is a Detroit Tint Studio Tint Keg hoodie. And I used the black wood, and it's got the Detroit Tint Studio down the arms, and then the Tint Keg logo that we used for that design. And I like it. I think that one's super cool. Speaking of, I need to show that one to Matt because we don't just like use people's stuff without asking. Like, you know, he would have to give his blessing that that gets released even. But yeah, so I'm excited about that one. I do hope that we'll be able to release that one. And, you know, I'll probably end up going through the other burnaways that we've done and maybe just reaching out to those customers and seeing if they want their burnaway on a hoodie or something like that. We can also do the full print tank keg shirts. It's just my biggest issue with the full print stuff is the limited sizes. Well, you know what made me laugh was I sat down and started designing this hoodie. And then I tuned into his stream that day, and he was wearing this like full print hoodie that, like, I don't want to say it was ugly, but it was ugly. And and actually, hold on, let me look. Let me see if I can even do full print zips. I don't know if I can. I'll have to see. Let's see. Men's clothing. Sweatshirts. No, not sweatshirts. Would it be under hoodies? It's got a... Yeah, zips are under hoodies. Okay. Nope. We have no full print zips. None. I mean, if we did, it would be great. I could just bloop, throw it on there, but I don't know. I feel like with how cool that one is, he might wear it. I think he might. I want to say all of our zips are embroidery only. So. But Matt just needs to learn it's not about what he likes. It's about what the rest of us like. With his branding, it's fine. Hashtag wear the hoodie. And honestly, I don't understand how people like zip hoodies. I don't like them. Yeah. I don't like zip hoodies. I like big, bulky, with my kangaroo pouch man hoodies. Those are what I like. And I've gotten a few of our embroidered Sun Distributing hoodies. Oh, check my messages again. Tim loves to send me stuff on stream. Oh, are those your nephew's dogs? That looks so complicated. I mean, so it's just like layers upon layers upon layers of stitching. See, me, it depends. If I'm buying a hoodie just for like casual use, I want the biggest frickin' hoodie I can get. I pretty much live in hoodies in the colder months and sometimes even into the warmer months because I'm always cold because I've got no fat. But if like my Sun Distributing hoodies, I got them true to size for wear tests. So like if any of you ever buy one, one thing I can tell you is that I bought a size small because it was the smallest one we had, and I'm a miniature sized human. And it fit fine. It was slightly loose when I first got it, and after I washed it a bunch of times, it did shrink a little bit to where it just fit me like perfectly. But I like my hoodies to be a little bit bigger, so the next time I ordered one, I ordered a medium, and after washing it a bunch of times, it was still like a little bit loose, kind of like my small was when I first got it. So if you like your hoodies a little bit loose and you're ordering from our website, get them a size bigger. Yeah, $45 just to get it digitized? What? Can you not digitize it yourself? Like, you pay someone to do that? Like, do you have to pay someone to do that? Yep, David, you and I are on the same wavelength. Actually, all of the merch items I have for Sun Distributing, I got them as test items. There are some merch items on the website that I've never ordered or wear tested or anything like that. But I do have at least some variation of everything, well, almost everything in our swag category. Oh yeah, no. If you're just doing it for now until you like get your feet under you on it, yeah, okay, that makes sense. But like if that was like a requirement, I would be big irritated at that. Because I mean, I'm sure you'll eventually figure it out, you know. So yeah, let's see. I do have a Sun Distributing hoodie. I have a slip keg backpack, but I don't have the one on the website. I made myself a custom one. Let's see. Rick has a Sun Distributing t-shirt. I have full print Tint Keg shirt. Then the pom-pom beanie and the Tint Keg socks. I have Tint Keg socks. And they're great. My only complaint with the socks is that I'm pretty sure there's only 2 sizes. It's like small, medium, and large, extra large is what it is. Oh, okay, no. They go medium, large, extra large. That's what it is. And if we look at the size chart, the medium is a US women's 9 to 10 shoe size. And I wear a size 6. My feet are the same size as my middle schooler's feet. And so that was just like that's big. They're big on me. I do wish that they had a small, but they do not. But not terrible. Tim makes socks? Ooh. Tim, why are you trying to take all my monies? It's fine. You can have it. People need Christmas presents, don't they? Yeah, the pom-pom beanie I really like, though. I've gotten a lot of use out of mine. It has stretched out a bit over time, but it's not terrible. So yeah, the pom-pom beanie like this, you can get it in all black. You can get it in this black and gray. You can get it in red and gray, which my brother actually has, so twinsies. Or you can get it in hot pink. I don't recall why those are the only colors that are options. I believe they have more, but that's what I did when I created that product, apparently. And funny story, the Tint Keg over-the-shoulder tool pouch, otherwise known as a fanny pack, I actually made that as a joke for Patrick Latman. And, yeah, oh my gosh. Because he's all about his fanny pack. So I was like, oh, we're going to make you a Tint Keg fanny pack. And it was this big joke. And I put it up on the website, and he's the only one that's ever bought one. But it was worth it for the joke. Oh my gosh, I love it. I always forget about the fanny pack, and then when I'm scrolling through here and I see it, I'm like, but then I remember why I made it, and then I laugh. And honestly, I'm a little shocked that the slip keg and the Tint Keg backpacks aren't more popular, because I love mine. When I go out to a PPF job, I put, most of my tools are in a bucket, but I've had issues in the past where my container of Pro Bond, which I don't use very much. I don't pretty much use it at all anymore. I used it more when I used Suntech PPF, because their shit doesn't like to stick to anything. In my opinion, allegedly. So yeah, that container would knock over, and I kept spilling it on tools and having to replace my tools because that shit is strong. So I got a backpack, and these backpacks aren't big. You know, I'm not going to lie about it. These backpacks aren't like big or anything, but I use it to help me carry my stuff, because when I'm trying to carry my keg and a bucket and everything else I need, it gets really overwhelming, you know, like rolls of film or patterns or whatever. So whatever I can't fit in my bucket, I will normally put in my backpack, and like maybe it just sticks out the top a little bit and it's fine. But I love the Tint Keg Slip Keg backpacks. Or I love the one I have, at least. I use it to tote around my wheel covers a lot. Tokyo backpack. What is Tokyo backpack? I'm going to Google this. What? What is that? Get out of here. I'm confused. Oh, Tuned In Tokyo. Hold on. Hold on. There is actually a thing called a Tokyo tote pack, and it looks like a mix between a backpack and a purse. Okay, hold on. Let me Google this so I know. Oh, it's cute. So those straps they look like seatbelt material. Are they like, do they like slip off of you a lot? I feel like that would be a problem. And then you use an old Herschel for tint. What's an old Herschel? No. No way. So, yeah, no. And when I Googled Herschel, like, most of these backpacks are pretty much the same style, you know, that this company makes. Like, they've got a couple of like small variations here and there, but for the most part, they all look the same. Black Herschel flip top. What the fuck? Oh my God. Those are expensive. These are like $56 to $90 backpacks. David, I thought you were a poor college student. I didn't know you had it like that. You could buy a $90 backpack. Oh, okay. So you've gotten your money's worth. You say you've had it for a while. I got it. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. You know, the reach doesn't even stick out the top. Yeah, they look very long. They look like they would be very long. Like you could totally do like a Mary Poppins purse moment and just keep pulling things out of it. I love that. Oh, and so the mat giveaway that we did, the Detroit Tint Studio keg and tool giveaway that we did. Oh my goodness. So I went through and when we originally did that, we just put all the orders on hold. And to get rid of them, I went through and I marked them all as complete. And we had a couple of people that thought they won when they didn't, because it sent them an email letting them know their order had been fulfilled. And so I had to field a couple phone calls, a couple emails. It was nothing bad. So now the review requests are going out to people asking them to review it. Which this is not a product, to review. It's very strange. I forgot to turn that off. So that was on me. But I will tell you guys, we have gotten so many kind messages in those reviews since they started going out. It's been super cool. And there was one guy that when he entered, I'm not going to lie, I felt super bad. He talked about how if he won, it would be like such a great thing for him in his shop, and about how he tried to build his own keg and it didn't work. And then when the reviews went out, he ended up emailing again and he was like, yeah, I didn't get the keg. And like, he just sounded so bummed. And so like, I offered to help him. He said that he had a DIY keg that didn't work out. I offered to help him figure out what was wrong with it and fix it so he could use it. But that bummed me out. That bummed me right out. And it's crappy because, you want to help as many people as you can, but you can't help everybody, in the way that you would like to, because it's kind of like the plane going down oxygen instructions. Like, you have to put your own mask on before you assist anybody else. If we just sat here and gave stuff away all the time, constantly, like we would like to do, especially every time somebody approaches us with a sad story, we wouldn't be able to help anybody in the end. It would be a very, short burst and then nothing, because we would go out of business. And it's very difficult to know when to say no. And it makes it difficult. It makes it so hard. I hate having to tell anybody no. I don't know. That might just be me. I have a hard time telling people no. Unless they're asking me for my non-existent OnlyFans, then the answer is always going to be no. Oh. Honestly, like I told the guy on the stream, it's flattering. Kind of. It's a little flattering. It's also mega creepy. Why would you just assume I have OnlyFans? Like, nothing against sex workers. Nothing against them at all. But I make enough money, I don't have to do that to supplement my income. I make decent money. I make enough to take care of my birds and my kids, and that's all I care about. I was just like, what the fuck? And I think part of my frustration is the fact that in the years I've been in the industry, from the start, I've had dudes talk down to me. I've had a lot of dudes talk down to me, whether they be tint shop customers here, people online, whatever. It's just a thing that happens. If you're a woman in this industry, dudes just talk down to you constantly. And as much as I dislike that, I dislike being sexualized much more. There's nothing wrong with being like, oh, that person's like really attractive, or, whatever. If you know them really well, like coming up and telling them, hey, looking hot today, or whatever. But what people don't understand is just because you see me a couple hours per week on stream doesn't mean you know me. And to make those sort of comments, that's not going to bode well for you, my dear. Because all it does is irritate me. Because it's like, dude. Ugh. Like, I'm a dude, okay? I'm a dude. I'm a dude. We can be bros. You don't try to put your peen in your bros. Think of me like a lamp. That's what I am. I'm a lamp. Don't try to touch me. And there are just so many creepy ass dudes in our industry. Like, if you guys knew, you'd just be straight disgusted because there's just so many of them and it's nasty. Yeah, David and I are best friends, but that's because we're best friends and not because he asks me to start an OnlyFans so he can see my feet. Oh my gosh, I do need to print that on a shirt. Let me make a note. Don't try to put your peen in a bro shirt. You know what? Tim's watching. Tim, we need a don't try to put your peen in a bro shirt. And the burbs are doing great. One of my friends is actually in the process of trying to convince me to take another one because he has special medical needs. And she runs a rescue, and those birds are very hard to find good homes for. So, she and I have been discussing that, and we will see what happens. Fishbowl deletes any day of the week. You got it. Can be done today. Design it. Tim! So would you just want me to do the lettering and then I just send it to you and you'll make sure it's on the correct place, or do you have a template for that? How does that work? Let me know. All right. Let's see. I need a better logo. Vistaprint generic is What's your logo? Show us your logo, David. Or tell me where to find it myself. David, are you on Facebook? Check your Instagram? Okay. Is it just your name on Instagram? DW Tinning? Okay, never mind. Why do I even ask questions? You're about to tell me anyway. So, fun fact, I run the Tint Keg Instagram, but I don't have access to this undistributing one. Followed by Tint Keg. There you go. Oh, I see. Hold on, let me. Okay. So, yeah, car outlines and just in a very plain text your name, that is a super generic tint logo. I'm on Facebook. I don't use it for much. My profile pic is a picture of spam with a no sign through it. But David, come on. There's an Arubian prince somewhere that will make you rich beyond your wildest dreams if all you do is send him $300 now. I'll press it on a polyester shirt, not full cover, but under 10.5 by 10.5. Okay. $10.5 by 10.5. How much will these shirts cost him? I'm not even lying. I'll throw them up on the website. David and I will buy them. David and I will be twins, and no one else will want them because they're just like, what the fuck is this? Oh, the homies. This is the thing that you were telling me about. Dang. Wait. So David was telling me, you guys, that he had somebody, a disgruntled customer, you know, and it was a whole situation, and he left him a bad review. So his online friends that he had done work for, they all came through and were posting up on Instagram how great he is to kind of counteract that one bad review. And it's funny because I'm sitting here looking through and how many of them are making fun of that negative review. I love that. I love to see the homies come through. Oh, window tinting queen is in the house, you guys. Liz is here. Hello, queen. $1 million. With our gray and black beanies and the don't put your peen in your bro shirt. Yes. David and I twin. $20. White, silver, unless it's solid black letters. Okay. I could do silver shirts. I'm not great with white shirts, because I'm messy when I eat. Yeah, no, and it was really great. So yeah, if anyone is wondering and wants to see this for themselves, go search out DW Tinting on Instagram. What do they call that? Is that like a highlight? It's a little circle. It says the homies. You click on it. It'll show you all the good reviews from that time that dude tried to be a jerk. I love it. I love sassy people though. It brings me joy. I love the pictures you take of your work as well, though. Like, you get some really good pictures. Yeah, it's a highlight. Okay, I'm not super down with the Instagram lingo. I'm like the worst millennial ever. I only Instagram for TintCag and to post pictures of my birds. Actually, I'm part of a grief group on Instagram too, from when my sister died. And so I go on there for that too sometimes. So yeah, guys, DW Tinting on Instagram. There we go. TintCag is following him now. Yeah, honestly, especially when you're first starting out, it's super, super important to get good quality photos of the cars you tint, or if you wrap that or whatever. You know, even if it's not like close enough for them to like super see if there's imperfections or anything like that, you know, people just like to see it. I don't know why. I mean, don't get me wrong. One of my favorite things to do when I'm looking at tint shop photos is looking at before and after pictures. It never hurts to list shades on there as well. I haven't messed with Facebook because too many negotiations, and yeah, we don't be doing that. You pay what it is or go down the road. Plenty of cars. Yeah. Yup. Yup. Know your worth, queen. Know your worth. There are certain groups of people that I don't mind if they ask me for a discount, right? Like veterans. If a veteran asks me for a discount, I'm not getting offended at that. You know, you went and saw horrible things, so I wouldn't have to. You deserve a discount. First responders, same thing. You know, like those groups that typically get discounts places, old people, stuff like that, I don't mind them. But like if you're 22 and just murdered your vehicle out in the cheapest tint we have, don't ask me for a discount. Don't tell me how many of your friends you're going to refer to me. I don't believe you. And I don't want to give you a discount, and I'm not going to. Yep. Yep. What I learned is, you know, Rick was in the industry and in the area that we're in for so long that there are a lot of people that just know his name. And I learned really early on when answering our phones that just because they say they know Rick doesn't mean they know Rick. And if they knew Rick that well, they would call Rick on Rick's cell phone. So if they're calling the shop, it's not because they know Rick. Yeah, well, and that's the thing, you know, I have, you know, had my friends come in to have work done. And for my very good friends, you know, all like two of you, shout out, I'll always offer them a discount. But they also have never taken it. So that's how you know they're a real one, because they want to support your business. And you know what better way to do that than to pay full price, even if they know they don't have to. Yeah, with our referrals, we started like, if someone comes in and they're like, oh, my friend so-and-so referred me, we'll just look up so-and-so's account and credit them $5 for every time someone comes in and mentions their name. So the next time they have someone come in, however many referrals they got, we'll take that much off their job. You know, outside of that, the only discounts we really do are once you have brought us a certain amount of cars. So once you've brought us 5 vehicles, from your 5th vehicle on, you will get a discount every time. And we've had plenty of customers hit that in the years we've been open. You know, especially people that have leases. That's nothing to them. But no, I don't give a discounts based on hopes and dreams. I can't pay my bills with that. So sorry about it. Yep, those are the real friends, I'm telling you. I had a friend come in. He had just gotten a new car. He went ceramic. He did everything but his windshield in ceramic. And when it came time to pay, I gave him the total, and he was like, what? That's a lot less than what I was expecting. And I was like, oh, yeah, you know, we gave you a discount, whatever. And he was just like, what? No, don't. And it's like, yeah. You're a real one. But that guy, I've been friends with him since 5th grade. You know, we've been friends a long time. I've known him since I was in 5th grade, and we graduated from high school 11 years ago. So we've been friends for a long time. Yeah, so keep the real ones close. The ones that ask for discounts, get them out. Get them out. Now, if my friend had like something going on and they legitimately couldn't pay the prices, but they needed film, maybe they got like skin cancer or something, or like my father-in-law has vitiligo. And so being out in the sun really bothers his skin. For like people like that if they couldn't pay, I wouldn't fault them for taking a discount. Absolutely not. But most of my friends that I've tried to give discounts to, they're like, no. But like the random person from high school that hasn't hit me up, and like I said, I graduated 11 years ago, never talked to me in school, and now all of a sudden wants to pop up out of the woodwork. Oh, hey, remember me? Yeah. So I heard you guys do 10. Nope. Goodbye. If you see me in Walmart, don't talk to me. Yep. See, and that's the thing that your friends should be doing. For anyone on Facebook that can't see, David said, I've got one buddy that insists on full price and then tags me in all posts, advertises for me. He's the best. Yeah. If we're friends, advertise my business. It takes minutes. It takes minutes. Just a quick Instagram post. Oh, got my car tinted at wherever. Add all your like little fucking hashtags and whatever. That's it. Because at the end of the day, like, I'm not going to sacrifice my livelihood for anybody. Go look at the T-Truck. It's... Oh, wait, T-Rock. What's a T-Rock? Was that just supposed to be truck? It's Big Dark at Bowtied Dima? I'm not sure how to say your friend's name. But we're gonna search him. Yes. Andrew. Hoodie, meet your internet friends. I love that. One of these Facebook groups should make shirts that say that when we go to the conference. Oh, I got it right? No way. T-Rock. A truck M8. Just more fun. That's a really nice looking truck. It looks like he takes good care of it. Wow. So he's like a car guy, I see. He likes those. Yeah, and like Tim said, it's free. It's free for them to do that. I always liked supporting small businesses and always did it when I could. Or maybe not always when I could. I did it a lot when it was an option that seemed viable compared to other options. I always liked supporting small businesses, but then once my parents opened one, I became a little more vigilant on supporting those types of businesses when it's plausible to do so. Oh. So David says that he also had a Subaru he did for him, an Acura TL. That was his first glue scrub experience. He had to peel the previous 2% off it on the side of the road. I mean, I'm not going to lie. Like, cops that are like, I won't give you a ticket if you rip it off right now. Like, on one hand, I'm like, legendary. Like, you've got a sense of humor, sir. I enjoy that. At the same time, like, as someone who's done removals, it just absolutely makes my skin crawl. Yeah. Yeah, no, those friends that support you from the start, hell yeah. Hell yeah. I love that. And what I noticed the other day is all of the friends I have these days, all of like my real life friends, obviously like you guys are my friends too, to a point, but like all my like real life friends, 2 of them I've been friends with since either elementary or upper elementary. Because in our district, you went kindergarten through 4th in one building, which was elementary. 5th and 6th in one building, which was upper elementary. 7th and 8th in one building, which was middle school. And then 9th through 12th was high school. So I've got one friend that I've known since elementary, one that I've known since upper elementary, and then one that I've been friends with since middle school. And those are my only remaining friends. And I'm like, wow, that's wicked. They're the OGs. They know everything about my mom. Aww. So David says, I was just surprised he came back. The T-Rock is the first one I thought to be legitimately good, like actually good. You know, and he's just been, bro, you're the best since he came. See, that's it. That's how we need to hype our friends up. Right there. Hype your friends up, hype their business up, help them grow, help them get better. I love that. I love that you've got a friend like that. That's good. Man. That's awesome. Tell him that's Big P energy right there. I love good friends. Before you tinted the Acura, you didn't know him? So it wasn't even like he was like, oh, yeah, this is my friend's tint shop. Like, he was just a stranger. Oh, my gosh. I love that. We have a couple of customers like that, we know on a little bit more of a personal level that, I wouldn't just consider them customers. We've actually built like really great relationships with them. Like we have one guy who emailed us. Long story short, there was a truck accessory business that we worked for when we were mobile that's like maybe 3 minutes down the road from our shop. And they're terrible. I'm not even going to try and sugarcoat it. They're awful. We always had to hunt them down to pay their bill. And it was just a nightmare. They were rude. They were condescending. None of us really liked dealing with them. So when we started dwindling down the number of our mobile accounts, they were one of the first on the chopping block. And the only reason why they even made it through the first round was because they were close to us. But they did not make it through the second round of cuts. They were gone. But there was a girl who used to work there, and she knew what a douchebag the owner was, and she didn't like him. So she retained her work email, and there was a gentleman who reached out to them after trying multiple times to reach out to them, and he finally ended up emailing, and she told him to go to us. And he emailed, and he was like, I prefer to communicate through email or through text message because I have a stutter and people get really impatient with me and a little rude with me. And so I just don't feel comfortable talking on the phone. And the moment I read that, I was instantly pissed. Because it's like, how dare you call yourself a professional and then treat somebody like that over something, treat them that way over something that's out of their control. That is disgusting. And my husband, actually, funny enough, has a stutter. Fun fact for you guys. His stutter was a lot worse than when he was younger. As he's gotten older, he stutters less. But if he gets like angry or stressed out, he'll start stuttering a bunch, or if he's nervous or something like that. So I had seen firsthand how my husband had been treated by especially fast food workers. They seem to be the worst about it and stuff like that. So when we got this email from this guy, I was instantly pissed at anybody he had called previously. And basically what he said was he had tried reaching out to 3 or 4 different shops and they were rude as hell to him. And so he came in, and I felt so bad for him because every time he stuttered, he would like stop and apologize. And it's like, no. You don't apologize to me for that. It's nothing to apologize for. It's not like you're doing this on purpose. You know, it's something entirely out of your control. And it doesn't make you a shitty, awful person. You know? And we've created a great relationship with him. Just because we took the time to be understanding and compassionate, it really went a long way for him. And he's referred a lot of people to us. And we get to see him every like 3 to 6 months, actually, because he has different things that he has us do that are like repeat treatments, like for his windshield and stuff. I told him he has Big P, and his response, you know, I'll only get my tint done with you. Love that kid. Love him. I love that energy. I do. I love the supportive energy. You know, I love when people have just that like really good energy, and they're just like they don't even have to be fun to be around. Like you just know when you're with them that you're like with good people. I appreciate those humans. Even if I don't know them, like if it's just somebody that someone else knows. I love that. I feel like that should be applauded. Kindness, even though it should be a given, it's not. And so when we see it, we should applaud it. Because that's how humans should act to each other. That should be like your default, is just being freaking nice. Oh, no. Oh, no. So... more information is breaking on that school shooting, and I just can't. I can't do this right now. I'll read that later. I don't want to do that on live, because I don't want to cry on live, because it's awkward. Oh, yeah, so as you guys know, we got a bunch of new tools coming up. Tri-Edge has a bunch of tools that they're about to release. Let me see if I can get some pictures up here for you guys, because these things are freaking cool. They're called the Switch Card. Squeegee. Sorry. I forgot to add the last word on there. Okay, they made this really great graphic. Let me throw this up for you. Oh, Fun Photos 2004. Happy Friday to you as well. So let me throw this up here really quick for you guys. It's got all the different hardnesses, and it tells you what the recommended use for each of these things is. So it calls them squeegees, right? But I haven't felt one. I'm kind of weird about the use of squeegees, because there was a lot of tools back in the day that they used to call squeegees that I just wouldn't consider a squeegee by today's standards. But yeah, so they've got the buffers on them, and they come in pretty colors, and I'm really interested to see what the material is like. Because something tells me it's going to be a lot like a hard card. But Tri-Edge, honestly, they have some of the best hard card material in the industry. I'm just going to say it. Their stuff is top notch. So I'm very excited for these. I want to touch them. Appropriately, of course. And then they also have these ones, which are also called switch cards. Oops, come on, change. There we go. Which these ones, to me, they look very similar to Bondo cards. Which, you know, if you didn't know, I love a good Bondo card. And then they've got these ones. So they're coming out with just a variety of shapes. And where are the other ones? Oh, it's these ones. These ones as well. So I'm very interested. This is a big release, really. Let's see. Orange, purple, yellow, pink, teal, blue, green. So that's what, 7? 7 colors? And they've got, okay, I just want to make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4. I thought there was one more design. The V3, the 4-4, the D3. That one's the 3-4. Wait, what? I thought I already said 3-4. Anyway, I was pretty sure that there was one more design, but I'm not seeing it here. So maybe, maybe not. Where's the one with all of them? No, it does look like there was only 4. I thought there were 5. I don't know. If anyone in the chat knows what the 5th one is, if it exists, let me know. But totally love that. I love what they are doing. And then we've got the Fusion, the Reflex, and the side. Oh God, what's it called? The side something. Oh, I'm awful at this. The side something that is also coming out. And I'm super excited for whenever we're going to get these. But, you know, they're in the middle of restocking right now. Let me see if Fusion has them on their website. Or not on their website. I know they don't have them on their website. Oh, side piece. That's what they're called. The side piece and the reflex. Oh, and really quick, guys, if you don't already, Fusion Tools started a TikTok account. Go follow them there. What's up, Nick?
I don't know if Rick's coming back today, but
He will eventually.
okay. There's 3 cakes to wrap, so
Yeah, he'll be here. Oh, shit, it's already 4.
almost.
I'll give him another 20 minutes.
All right.
And if he doesn't show up, then I'll come get it.
Okay.
But, yeah, so here we go. Let me make this bigger. Why did that do that? What is happening? Ah! Music. Let me... This is them. And Jordan dancing with them. So, yeah, I'm super excited for all those tools to come out. But wow, like really big things from Tri-Edge. You know, most of these companies, they don't release so many tools at once because it's very expensive for them to develop these tools. The molds are expensive, getting the materials is expensive, whatever. So to see them do such a large launch is crazy. You know, and it's not even so much like having an idea that's an issue because we had an entire year where our businesses basically weren't able to do shit. So, like, coming up with ideas in that wasn't the worst thing ever. It wasn't very hard. But, you know, finding that funding and being able to source those materials, you know, to do a launch like this, incredible. So good for them. I'm excited. I know that Rick has been in contact with Jay, and he was talking to Jay about us getting some distributor samples so we could give out some to you guys. Wow. Okay. Facebook. Facebook made me squirrel. I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really have anything else for you guys today, though. And it's been fun and stuff, but, like, I should probably... I may or may not, depending on what this guy picks, be ordering lots of Supernova. Supernova's cool. I just wish we had more stock of it right now. I don't like being out of stock in things. It actually creates a lot of anxiety for me because in the beginning, when I first took over doing all the ordering and things like that, Rick used to get like really, really, really mad at me if we ran out of anything. And, you know, right now, of course, and since I've been doing it for a while, he's become more understanding with it. But that, like, anxiety is still there, so, you know, it just, I hate it. I hate being low on things. I hate being out of things. It's just a lot, but, yeah, I don't know, though. I should probably get some sort of work done before Rick gets back, and at this point, you know, we're at 3:45, so it's not like even if Rick gets here, I'm going to keep you guys on stream for 4 hours. How absurd would that be? We've already been at it for a hot minute. Even taking out of account my audio mishaps that made me restart. Should probably do some sort of wheel spin. I could, I could probably do that. Let me get my spinner wheel open. Ah, come on. Here we go. All right, let me move this over here so I can see. Flip duo things? No. Flip duo things? What are you talking about? I don't know what you mean by the flip duo thing. What kind of tool is that? None of the new tools we talked about. We have none of those. The thing you just showed. Yeah, no, we don't have any of the new tools in. If I do a spin for one of those, I won't be able to deliver on that for probably like a week or two because I gotta wait for the samples to come in. So as long as all of the potential winners are knowing this and okay with that, give away a fanny pack. But if all the winners are knowing that it's going to take a while for that prize to go out, I can give one away. Just let me know if you guys are cool with that. I can confidently say I can give one of those away. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see what my costs are on the fanny packs. I might be able to go ahead and do a fanny pack for you guys. Travis, what do you think? Are you okay with waiting? Should we give away one of the new tri-edge tools? Let me see here. Let me go to the website real quick. I need to see this. Okay. All right. You know what? I can do that. I can do a fanny pack. I'll do it out of my own money so I don't have to ask Rick. So, I love you guys. All right. So, what should be the first one that we spin for? Oh, sorry. Yeah, Travis. So they, in the chat, what was suggested was giving away one of those tri-edge tools, one of the new ones. But we don't have them yet. So as long as you guys are cool with waiting for the prize until we get them, and then I just send one out when we get them, we can do that. The other suggestion was one of the Tint Keg fanny packs. And I could send that out. I mean, it would have to come from the printer, so it'll probably still take a week or two to get to you because they have to print it and everything, and then shipping time. But ATR is a good one. Yeah, I have to be careful what I give away when Rick's not here to approve it. It's got to be stuff I'm willing to pay for myself. Unless you guys just want samples. Never in a hurry for free things. Yeah, basically. You would be a sticky note on my computer monitor until they came in. And does anybody else want to get in on a giveaway? Let us know. Something small? Yeah. I mean, I don't mind doing a fanny pack if that's what you guys want to do. I know what my costs are on them. And of course they're not like they're not like super expensive or anything like that. And Christmas is coming up. Yes, we can be sticky notes. Yes, you can. I love sticky notes. I put sticky notes all over everything. It keeps me organized. Okay, guys, so what's first? Do you guys want to do a fanny pack and one of the tri-edge tools? Just one of you, because there's only two of you on the wheel. So one of you win one and the other one win the other thing? But whoever the wheel lands on, what do they win? And the other one, like, what are we doing here? You let me know. Tim. Tim might want to be on, but Tim has to tell me he wants to be on here. We love Tim. We love giving Tim free things. But Tim has to tell me. Fine, we both win? Okay. So, how about whoever it lands on, that person gets to pick whichever prize they want. Oh, okay, you want to do fanny pack first. Got it. All right, here we go. Who's going to win? David or Travis? Oh, Tim! Shoot! Travis! Okay, Tim. Travis is getting a fanny pack. I'm sure he's super excited. He definitely wanted one. I mean, do you guys want to respin and add Tim on? I mean, there's only two of you. If you guys are cool with it, we can go. All right, all right. Let me... get in here. Let me move this over. Fanny packs are surprisingly useful. All right. So do we want to respin or do we want to leave Travis as the winner of the fanny pack? I'm cool no matter what. I mean, no matter what, I'm sending stuff out, so. Okay. Spin for the tri-edge with Tim. Got it. And Travis, send me your daughter's name so I can send it right to her so she can get some mail. I know little kids freaking love that stuff. All right. Here we go. We're spinning the wheel for one of the new tri-edge tools. That was a weak spin. But Travis won again. David, when is your time coming? Oh, hold on. My son's calling me. Hey, baby, what's going on? Oh, my good God. That's what you're calling me for? Okay, great. Go up in your bedroom then. Oh, you're in the car. Why are you calling me from the car? Tell Adam. He's with you. I love you. Okay, great. You know what? Just don't play on your phone then until you get home, and then you can go hide up in your room and play on your phone, and you won't have to worry about them, okay? Love you, bye. Okay. I don't understand. Why? Why? None of my children feel like they can go to dad. Like, call me at work, Mom. You know how you told the twins to not look at my phone? I caught both of them doing it. Great, I'm not the adult there with you. Find someone else. Right? Poor David. You're here to make the wheel spins happen, but not win them ever. It's fine. Honestly, like, especially if we get distributor samples, you know. I'm just gonna make a note here to send each of you one. Because they're going to be free. So we're going to be giving them away anyway. All right, guys. I'm going to go, though. So I will talk to you guys later. Thanks for hanging out with me and putting up with watching me talk about random shit for 2 hours. So, all right, guys. I'll see you later. Bye.